Cashie.
I'm just happy my Lakers finally pulled one in tonight.
They won. I didn't even. Damn,
Anthony Davis looked beastly too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has to start playing better as a big man. He plays really soft, and it bugs me, man.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's because the way his play style is. Personally, he tries to space the floor and shit too much when he should be like on the inside. Doing his thing. LeBron's gonna be looking to pass him.
He can definitely dominate the paint, man.
Yeah. Why is my thing way so behind? What do we have this week? Oh, we have Munoz versus Edgar, and he's going down to 135. 135.
It's gonna be nasty.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I seen Frankie get slept by a Korean Zombie last time, and I'm like, I don't know. I'm hoping that's not the same case.
He been on lately, I think.
Yeah.
And Munoz do got them hands.
Yep.
Yeah. Last time I saw he knocked out Cody.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Garbrandt, that's the last fight I watched him.
I think he's fought again since then. I think he even lost, but I'm not sure. Look.
I don't know, man.
He lost to Sterling.
So, like,
let me see. I'm trying to fix my video settings.
Yeah, Muniz coming off a Sterling decision.
Another fight on this. The Takashi Soto fight. That's the one I'm excited about.
Oh yeah, he's a bad dude. That's a bad dude.
Yeah, I him fight. I didn't realize he had hands until that fight.
That last fight, yeah, I know. I was literally putting him out. I was like, maybe he'll lose, but he put that guy away fast. I was like, damn, this dude's bad.
Yeah, he put him down.
He got a nice little track record right here too. I'm looking at him.
16.
Yeah, him and Rodriguez gonna be a good fight to watch.
Oh yeah. I mean, I haven't really liked Ovens that much, but this matchup is pretty good for him. This matchup is gonna test his hands.
OSP.
Yeah, I never really cared for him that much.
He's going.
Oh, boy's 9-1 too.
Yeah. Yeah, I just watched Menifield fight not too long ago.
Mm-hmm.
He lost a decision to Clark.
Yeah.
It's gonna be.
I don't know. It looks like a nice little card they got.
This is a sleeper card. I think, like, the main card isn't really that. Like, it's not. I mean, like you said, that Takashi fight is gonna be good. The co-main and the main should be pretty good. So it's a sleeper card because the prelims aren't that bad either. You got guys like Austin Hubbard. You got Jordan Wright. Some pretty tough guys on this card. So it's going to end in some I think some banger fights.
Yeah.
Did you
That'd be nice.
I asked Big R earlier, but Caleb, did you see that Dana he basically came out and said that Uriah Hall would fight Anderson Silva next. He said he has 2 fights left on his contract, but he thinks this is going to be his last fight. And they said, okay, well, does he have an opponent? He said, yeah, Uriah Hall. So
Uriah's still gonna fight Yo first. So
yeah, more than likely. So it's gonna be an end of the year kind of fight because you got two bangers coming up with Justin versus Khabib and Adesanya versus Costa. So I think they're gonna try to say, oh, let's throw Silva at the end of the year and make it just like action packed for the rest of the year type of deal.
Nice. That'd be a good fight. I think it'd be good for Anderson Silva to probably walk off on that one because Uriah's hard, but I still think Anderson knows how to pick people apart.
Yeah.
But if Uriah could get severely hurt in this next fight. I never let any opponent of Yo Romero move past that fight first.
That's what I'm saying.
Because everybody in that fight it's like hitting the brick wall when you hit them. Like
Chris Wyatt got that knee.
His foot kicking him in the second round of their fight and had to finish that whole fight. Like,
yeah. Did you see?
Both of their fights was nasty.
Did y'all see Sean O'Malley posted on Instagram a video of him dancing, talking about his legs all right? He just tripped. That's what he said. He said, "My legs all right. I just tripped."
Yeah. Look, here's what I said. I was over at Aramis's house watching the show, and as soon as he went down, I was like, okay, it looks like it hurt a little bit. As soon as, like, boy, he playing the hell out of this injury right now.
Yeah, he grabbed his leg and screamed a little.
Bro, yeah.
They took him out on the stretcher, and then he was like, they forced me to get on. Somebody forced you to do nothing. Like,
Nah, you was crying. You were actually crying, real tears. Yeah.
But no lie, that elbow is what won that fight. Because that elbow.
Yeah, that was a concussion for sure.
That was a hard elbow. I even went, ooh, when it happened.
Yeah.
Felt bad for him.
Yeah.
Bellator tomorrow, they got Bader fighting and Roy Nelson.
Look, I like Ron, but it bugs me because, you're a champion there. In the UFC win, so you can't act all big and tough.
Might even lose his belt tomorrow.
To be fair, Roy Nelson was, when he was in at heavyweight in the UFC, he had guys like Cain Velasquez and who else did he have that? Mark Hunt was bad boy like at that time. He wasn't going that far anyways in that division in UFC.
Yeah. Hold on.
Roy Nelson 4 too.
Hold on, let me see something.
Nasty.
Dude, I don't even know how to work this shit.
Bounce back.
Yeah, Roy Nelson,
okay.
Ever since Mark Hunt cracked that shit, it's been a show to watch him get beat, man.
Yeah. I mean, Mark Hunt had a very tough end of his career.
Did y'all ever watch The Ultimate Fighter back in the day?
Ultimate Fighter?
All right, so did you see the season? Did you see the season that Roy?
No.
When he laid on Kimbo?
Yeah. I don't even know why he's excited right now. He didn't do nothing.
Yeah, he did get a call.
That was such a star season, man, if you think about it. Because they had Roy Nelson, Kimbo Slice, Brandon Schaub, Matt.
That big friendly black dude that planted flowers and
they
shit.
got in that face. Yeah. What's funny is, they ended up fighting.
Damn. Who was that boxer that fought Randy Couture? There was a boxer.
Tony, what's his name? Tony Lights Out.
James Toney. There we go.
James Toney. There you go.
Yeah, James Toney.
I'm trying to say Tony something.
That shit was funny. He said he was going to go in there and knock him out, and Randy Couture took him down and beat him up.
Nah. For real. Kind of knew that was going to happen.
Yeah.
Hey, James Toney was old, too, though. He was real safe. I think he didn't even make weight for that fight.
He didn't care. 20%.
I think boxers need to stay in their lanes, man.
Like what's her face?
Yeah, unless they come in with some head kicks and some knees and some grappling.
What's her face?
Like Tyson Fury said he'd fight Stipe or Francis. That might work.
If he fights Francis, yeah, it might
Stipe
work.
would wrestle him, but if Tyson Fury fought Francis, he could definitely outbox him.
Oh yeah, because Francis doesn't have good boxing. He just got power. If he hits you with, he can hit you with something like this, and it would sleep you.
It's almost like Wilder.
Hey, Wilder, that really bugs me, man, because I started watching him box, and I was like, oh, he can't box. Like,
yeah.
He just got that club on him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how it be. So they put Anthony Smith and how you say his name, Rakic. That's the next card after.
Yeah.
Edgar versus Munoz.
And I really like the co-main event more. Robbie Lawler fighting Neil Magny.
Is that the Robbie Neil Magny? Did Neil Magny?
think
I thought.
so.
Oh, because Jeff Neal got
That's
hurt.
gonna be a good fight. Yeah, that's say we understand why that fight happened though, and that hurts.
Yeah. I hope Neil Magny.
Because I was ready to see that.
Yeah. That's gonna be damn. Robbie Lawler. I haven't heard from him since he got beat by Ben. Well, he got beat by Ben Askren.
Dog choke.
Yeah, definitely got to put the air quotes. I want that rematch.
Hey, boy, he hit that boy with that Olympic slam, boy. I was like, ooh.
So, I was gonna ask. Hold on, let me see the top. Oh, go ahead, Caleb. Sorry.
If Herb Dean would have called that fight when Robbie was hitting him in the face, nobody would fight. Nobody would have the call. Nothing, because he was done. You could take a quick second and then bounce back from another hit.
Yeah.
But Robbie go out, so that was the more controversial moment.
To be honest, you know,
After that fight, Kobe Covington put it on.
Oh yeah.
Hey, that I was going to talk about because Woodley and Kobe signed on, and I'm really worried for Tyron, y'all, because I don't like Kobe at all, but I do know how he fights.
Yeah, and he's gonna go
He beat
after
up Robbie Lawler pretty bad.
Yeah, he's gonna go after Tyron. And Tyron, if you look at when he fought Burns, he was walking backwards the whole fight. I'm like, man, you can't do that again. I mean, it's a good thing that he don't like Kobe. He might actually try to go out there and box him or take him down or do something because he can't fight him how he fought Burns. Yeah. So, what is y'all's top 3 UFC moments of all time, like that you can remember?
Oh man! All right, well, I'm gonna say one, and then y'all can get one.
Okay.
I remember the first moment that really made me fall in love was Randy Couture versus First Time.
Okay.
Because as a person who just got in, I was expecting, Chuck to walk out. See Randy Couture smoke this man standing up. It was just the UFC after that moment.
Yeah. What about you, Big R? What's your first one you could think of? Like top 3?
I'd have Doug Liddell versus Randy Couture too.
Yeah.
Because I went. And when part 2 happened, I was like, man, this is exactly what, you know what I mean? Like, I knew that's what to do the first time, but Couture out wrestled him, beat him up. It was
Yo.
But yeah, when Chuck hit him with that step back right hook, right on the button, it was over.
Hey, they made good out of it.
Yo, so Aramis, we started a little early, but I go ahead and get you in. So my question was top 3 UFC moments. We're just gonna do our first one that you could think of that was like, damn, like this is what UFC, like this is what fighting's all about. Like, what was that moment, that one fight, that one moment?
The Lawler McDonald fight.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's a banger.
That was for me.
I got one. It's a sleeper. I might not. I would say
that was such a great fight, man.
Oh yeah, them dudes was duking it the whole time. It was intense.
The fight ended and Robbie kept screaming with his lips.
Oh yeah, yeah. My top, I'd say my number 1 would be Rich Franklin versus Forrest Griffin. When they were both busted, they were just both covered in blood and they were just duking it out the whole time. That was a crazy moment. I mean, yeah, Robbie Lawler and McDonald was probably my top 3 for sure.
Definitely.
All right. So I'm gonna say my second one. This is me, but I loved it. Was Amanda Nunes beating Chris Stockton.
That was a pretty big moment.
It's one of the GOATs. So I always look at when she comes out. You can ask Aaron. I know she's gonna win the fight.
Yeah.
I don't question if she's gonna win the fight.
Cejudo.
She should have fought Cejudo.
She could. She could beat Cejudo, to be honest.
She definitely could beat Cejudo.
I would pay. I would pay double the pay-per-view price to watch that fight.
Hey, for real.
Just to watch her get a man.
Yeah.
I think the moment would be when Gabriel Gonzaga hit Mirko Kokop with the head.
Oh.
Broke a leg.
It's crazy.
That's one of those moments that when you're like, I just beat him with his move.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I was like, when he did that, I was like, damn, that's karma. It's almost the same thing as when Amanda beat Holly Holm with the head kick. That was the same thing. I was like, man, that's crazy. I would say another one of my favorite moments would be when John Jones beat Lyoto Machida with the standing guillotine. I thought he died in that fight.
Hey, I got such a problem with he won. Well, because he dropped him like he was just a bitch at that point.
Dead weight.
And his corner said, John, go
get some fans. Get some fans.
Yeah, get the fans, John.
Yeah, that was
out of there.
That was I literally was like, dude, that guy died. I think Machida died. And
yeah, it looked like it.
It was pretty crazy.
I think if I had to pick a number 2, Anderson Silva's a UFC fighter. I mean, I know he's past his prime, but back in the day, that was my dude. When Weidman knocked him out, because you can't play in the ring. It don't matter if you are the gun. He was definitely doing too much playing.
Yeah, he got overconfident. You know, Aramis, I don't know if you know, but I just told them earlier that Dana came out and said that Silva's going to fight Uriah Hall. That's his next opponent. He's got 2 fights on his contract, but this should be his last fight this year.
I'm a pull for Anderson. I've never really been a Uriah Hall fan. He just switched camp that I like, and he's been doing good since then. So, I'm kind of pulling for him just like, but yeah. I'll definitely pull for Anderson.
It's crazy because it was supposed to be him versus Anthony Pettis, because I seen as soon as he dropped it on Instagram, he put Silva versus Pettis at middleweight. I said, wait, middleweight, Pettis fights 155 normally. That's a large stretch right there, or 170. It's not that bad of a stretch. But he deleted the post right away, and I'm like, oh, okay, but that means he's got to fight. He's training, he's posting, he's got to fight.
At this point, I think Pettis would be easier than Uriah Hall, unless if he has to fight Yoel Romero first, he might get hurt.
He might be playing.
Yeah. But Yoel is injured still, so I'm not sure if they're going to run that fight first or if they're just going to do the Anderson fight. Let me check on Yoel's injury.
Yeah. I got another moment. It took me a minute to think of one.
Let me see.
It's another recent one. It's when Henry Cejudo cut the head.
TJ Dillashaw.
Yeah. That was a great moment.
With the extra drugs,
Dillashaw was on the juice at that point.
If Jones goes to heavyweight, I mean, who do you guys realistically see him fighting first?
He dropped the belt. I don't think he should get a title shot.
No.
If he wants a title shot, he'd definitely get a title shot first.
You think so?
They definitely got to get the first, so he's got to wait.
Who they give him?
Here's my thoughts. I think Francis and Stipe are going to get their fight. I think Francis is actually going to get the belt. I think Jones is going to try to go for Francis, but Dana's going to say, no, you got to fight somebody first before we do that, because there's contenders. There's people like Derek Lewis, Curtis Blades, Rosenstrike.
Because they're ready before. You know what I'm saying? Francis versus Jones. So Francis is all about it. So I don't think they care.
You might be right. Money. You might be right, because pay-per-views do speak for themselves. So,
who's not gonna pay for that?
Yeah, true. I could see realistically.
I mean, even if you just play, even if you're just buying it to watch.
My bad, bro. Go ahead.
Even if you just buy it, to watch John Jones get knocked out, because if Francis touches you, you die, and that most people hate John, so that's more of a reason. That's just more buy.
Real.
Yeah,
I can see
if Jones does decide to fight before a title shot, I could see him fighting an Overeem or something like that. Curtis Blades.
That's dangerous.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just like you said, it's the risk factor. How much risk does he want to take?
Curtis is a dangerous fight for him because he's a lot bigger than him. He's a wrestler. But John's a wrestler at light heavyweight. We don't know what he's like at heavyweight.
Yeah, we don't know what's going to happen.
That's the thing. Jones doesn't really carry the power that heavyweights carry. I don't see him sleeping nobody. He's not on the drugs anymore, so I don't see him doing some crazy shit to knock anybody out.
I mean, DC wasn't dropping people. He moved up the head without Stipe.
True, but DC's just fat and heavy, so like he lays on people and he chokes people out like that.
Like he did Anthony Rumble twice.
Mm-hmm.
So disappointed.
Like, goddamn.
I was going for my boy, too.
Yeah.
Hey, but Anthony Johnson hit him one time and threw DC across the room.
I was spinning and stuff.
Oh my God.
Hey, Anthony Johnson's coming back too. I wonder who he's gonna fight.
Is it?
Yeah, he did.
He come back to light heavyweight though. So he said.
I did too.
I thought he was too, but he said he's coming back to light heavyweight.
Jones go up.
It's our chance.
Hey, give Anthony Johnson Johnny Walker. I want to see Johnny Walker fight again.
Johnny Walker losing about 14.
Ain't no good.
That's a realistic brawl right there.
Yeah.
Or Glover, whoever.
Or Glover, yeah. Anthony Smith too. I don't
that's why I'm saying that him versus Glover is still a dangerous fight. So
I know Glover don't want no more Rumble.
That one touch I night.
Yeah, that uppercut, your teeth flying out on camera.
You know who would be a really good fight for Glover right now? He's at 4. I would like to see Prochaska fight Glover. That dude's a dog. He killed
my boy Jiri.
Yeah, he killed Odizamir. He killed him. I was like, dang, that dude's a beast.
Oh yeah, he did.
I called him being the light heavyweight champ eventually.
Yeah, he's.
We all have our opinions, but I think if Santos gets his hands up, it's going to be a long time for somebody beats him.
I don't know. It depends on how he comes back from his injury.
Yeah.
I see him
fighting hard with his injury.
With both knees blown out.
Yeah.
Swinging, just fighting. And then after John would kick him in the knee, he'd be like, nah.
It's crazy because it's crazy because that fight happened when Jorge kneed Ben Askren in the face. I watched that. I watched that live.
See that fight.
Dude, it's crazy because
that fight had me silent for a minute.
I went outside for a little smoke break real quick.
Yeah.
It's crazy because I was
like,
like,
what a fight, Calvin. I was like, that's great.
Dude, I was praying. I was like, man, I hope Jorge sleeps this dude so fast because what he did to
I don't want him to nothing.
What he did to Robbie, I'm like, dude, please sleep this guy. And then 5 seconds later, I got my wish. I was like, okay, that was quick.
That was like a 3-second knockout. They count when the referee stopped it. That dude was like super 8.
They count the extra 2 punches.
Yeah, they had. He said he landed 3 significant strikes that fight.
Super necessary.
Yeah, you know Joe Rogan.
But see, that was his problem with Usman. If you notice, he came out with his hands wasn't talking shit. Yeah. I was like, well, this Jorge already doesn't look like the Jorge.
Oh, that dude was on another level. I hope he gets a rematch with Kamaru. Honestly, but realistically, I don't know. Gilbert Burns, they're gonna give him the title shot, and who knows how that's gonna play out.
Hopefully, Masvidal can get the winner out of Cole.
Yeah.
I just want to see Willie get beat by everybody he's talking as, honestly. Like,
he went from the number one guy to number 5, and he let Gilbert Burns jump in front of him with 3 fights. I mean, literally, or 2 fights.
Hey, he let Gilbert Burns see that.
Burns jumped in front of everybody with 3 fights.
Yeah.
not just Woodley.
Hey,
even the dude who beat him. Look,
fight though.
Speaking of which, what's his face ended up putting the happening on his brother Herbert Burns. That was a really good fight.
It was.
Hey, I'm so called that on Facebook before the fight.
Yeah.
Because I went over.
Let's see what other divisions we got here. You know, I really want to see a trilogy. Now that I think about it, I want to see the Alex versus Max trilogy, and I want to see a Conor versus Diaz trilogy. Those are I need to see those.
Well, the problem with the Nate Conor trilogy, we didn't win the second fight.
Mm-hmm.
Scar tissue lost it for Nate.
Yeah. I mean, it could have been a draw at best.
To be
I didn't
fair,
have a dog in that fight. I like them both.
yeah. To be fair, the first round Conor started off so hot. He was dropping Nate left and right. He should have just kept that pressure on. He let that get away from him, but he was putting the happening on him. And then, like you guys probably think, second and third round, I'm kind of like, you know, it could have been a draw. It could have went to Nate. But I'm not a judge, so I don't know how they look at it.
I don't either, but I think we would be better judges.
To be honest.
So this is all speculation. And it's talking about Chandler coming to the UFC.
I seen that.
What do y'all fight for Chandler?
55.
That's 155.
Yeah.
Because
I think 5 years ago he had a chance at the belt. I think he's a little old now, just in his career. I'm not saying he can't do it.
Totally.
He can be top 10. I'm just saying, what's a good first fight, you know?
Well, I think
Tony Ferguson.
Ally Kenta.
Who's a win?
Ally Kenta.
I think we talked about it the other day. The Cowboy fight makes sense.
Yeah. Cowboy would be a good first fight.
Paul Felder.
Forgot about that. Felder might come out from that booth for that.
Yeah, that would be. I think those two really make sense. I think Ally Kenta makes sense. I mean, you look at when he fought Khabib, he kind of had Khabib in a situation in that fight, and that's like the first time I could say that I've seen something like that happen. It says this meeting's about to end, so I'm going to go ahead and close this one out and start another one up. If you guys still want to roll on with this, for sure.
Did come out this week to say that.
Khabib said he wants to fight Conor?
Yes, he said he wanted to fight Conor.
But what he said was, make Conor fight somebody. He said, if Conor beat Gaethje, or make Conor beat Dustin, fight him. But the way he made it seem is like Conor will beat them.
Yeah. Conor would take that fight. It's a money fight, though.
To say this. Conor seemed really scared. He was drunk at the press conference. I think Khabib got him.
You gonna fight somebody that mauled 25 people in straight? I be drinking too.
I always got mad when people talk shit about Conor and what he did, with the whole attacking the bus. Some real shit.
You're trying to fight outside.
You're gonna corner my homeboy,
bro. It's like
you're gonna corner my homeboy. I'm gonna jump in an airplane, fly across the country, and we're gonna see what you're really about.
it's like WWE. Connor made it like WWE. He's like entertainment, and then they punish him for it. They should have looked at it like that's a good behind the scenes thing. We should keep that, but they did, and they're like, oh no.
Oh, they definitely. They used it to the point where I think it started pissing Khabib off a little bit.
Yeah. Well,
People on the bus acting like bitches. Like Rose, okay.
But,
Who got their eye cut?
Yeah.
Yeah, he too. He got PTSD. I'm like, for some real nigga shit.
Hey, that's another thing. You're in the same weight class as Connor, and you'd rather him.
It's crazy.
Do both.
Come on, bro.
Hell yeah.
I'm like, I'm suing you for you sign the contract.
That's a big payday.
Yeah.
But he probably would have got whooped for sure.
Yeah.
Most definitely. But he could have told his old lady to get the red panties.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, shit. Any other topics you guys want to run by real quick before we wrap this episode up?
I'm good.
We got any fight?
The Munoz fight. Frankie Edgar and Munoz.
Yeah, that's this upcoming Saturday.
Slam Sunday.
Oh, okay.
I'll say, what's the main event? I don't even know.
I don't even know.
For this card?
In the commercial.
Hold up.
I think it's like
The main event for this Saturday is going to be Munoz
the
versus
swole
Baker.
one is super swole.
I don't know. But who y'all got on the Frankie Edgar fight?
I got Edgar. I think Edgar.
Better.
I don't think Edgar has no.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with Caleb. I'm going with Munoz. I didn't like what I seen from Frankie in his last fight. He could pull it off. He's a good fighter. He's been around, but Pedro, man, he's got good boxing.
I think I'm gonna go with Edgar for sure. I'm watching him fight Greg Maynard right now, actually.
He like, hold on.
Hey, that boy,
It's a sign.
He's still beating up Greg Maynard. I think he been knocked around.
I think
he dropped his ass in the first round.
I think Greg Maynard. I feel like he be getting into bar fights and shit right now. So we got
still be knocking himself out.
Yeah.
so we got 2 for 2 on the main card. I guess we could do the co-main. Who y'all got, OSP or Alonzo?
Alonzo.
Yeah, I'm going Alonzo too.
I think we're 4-0 on that one too. I don't think OSP goes.
I don't know. In the UFC.
Dude's starting to look like a good stepping stone.
Yeah, dude's got 14 losses. Man, I don't know.
So we gonna talk about how I went 3-0 last week.
Yeah, that was nice. I mean, yeah, that was nice. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I was really hoping Sean would win, but now he's pulling some BS talking about he tripped and that's why his leg got hurt. He was crying. I'm just.
But I even called the leg injury.
Yeah. Yeah, if y'all didn't catch that, go back and watch that last YouTube upload. Make sure you go ahead and
don't go back. Don't give him no credit for it.
He cursed
Yeah, and again, I was really my dad. He's old. He really don't watch fights like that. He bet me $2 on the Jairzinho Rosenstrike versus Junior fight. I won his little $2 million, and I lost it with Daniel Cormier because he said Stipe is gonna win. And it's like, all right, double or nothing. Yep, he won.
we're not going to act like that blinding eye poke affect anything.
Bro,
hey man, he kind of made him look cross-eyed for the rest of the fight.
Bro.
Yeah, just like it,
bro, he said Dana said, "Oh well, there was 2 eye pokes." Okay, for one, Stipe went like this and poked DC in his eyeball like all the way. I'm like, bro, that's
But DC say I felt knuckle.
Yeah.
He got his finger went all the way in his eye, bro. God damn.
And we don't know how Stipe is.
He said, "Oh, I'm so sorry."
How big is Stipe? Saying that for 6'4" or something like that.
Yeah, for real. DC's
like this much.
I'm telling you, height difference like this. Look, DC got a swing with overhands to just hit him in his chin. He got poked straight in his eye. That's bad. Yeah, that's straight crazy. Well, shit, I think that's a wrap for us. I'm gonna edit this stuff up and have it ready for tomorrow. Go ahead and check us in the next couple weeks for sure, because we got 253 coming up. That's gonna be a crazy card. You already know Izzy versus Costa. Winner. Loser will have the one on their record. And they even put Dominic versus Jan as the co-main, so that's gonna be stupid. That's gonna be a stupid card. Go ahead and catch us for that. Everything else you already know. Go ahead and leave comments for any suggestions. 254 Talk. I'm your boy Cashie Beats, Caleb Dabs, Big R, and your boy Aramis down below. All right, y'all. Later.